Imagine stepping into a car in downtown Dubai, London, or Tokyo and finding the driver's seat completely empty. For over a century, the steering wheel has been the symbol of human freedom, but in 2026, it's becoming an artifact of a passing era. We aren't just talking about a pilot program anymore. We are witnessing the birth of the autonomous city. For millions of commuters this morning, a robotaxi isn't a novelty, it's how they get to work. But as we hand over the keys to the urban brain, we have to ask, what are we actually trading away? Today, we're looking at the global inflection point of 2026, where the rubber finally meets the code. Let's look at the front lines. In London and Tokyo, a British AI pioneer called Wayve has just changed the game. Unlike previous systems that relied on rigid, expensive HD maps, Wayve uses what we call embodied AI. It doesn't just follow a map, it learns to drive the way a human does, by watching and reacting. Their recent partnership with Uber and Nissan has allowed them to scale into over 10 global cities this year. Because their AI generalizes across new environments, it can handle the narrow, rainy streets of London as easily as the neon-lit chaos of Tokyo. Meanwhile, in the US, Waymo has reached a staggering milestone. Operating across 10 major metro areas, they are now logging over 500,000 paid rides every single week. With a massive $16 billion funding round earlier this year, the market is no longer betting on if this works. They are betting on how fast it can replace your private car. But these cars don't work in a vacuum. They are connected to the city's nervous system. In Dubai and Singapore, the smart city has evolved into the cognitive city. Take Dubai's Live platform, for example. This platform connects autonomous fleets directly to the city's traffic management AI. It's a digital twin that exists in real time. If a sensor detects a blockage in a side street, the city doesn't wait for a human to notice. It tells every autonomous vehicle in a 5-kilometer radius to reroute before a jam even forms. We are moving from mobility as a service to mobility as an algorithm. This brings us to a topic I've spent years researching for my book, digital sovereignty. When we remove the driver, we also remove the human decision maker. Who owns the logic that decides which path your car takes? If the AI is owned by a foreign tech giant and the infrastructure is managed by a local government, who is actually in charge of your freedom of movement? In the era of silent control, we face a paradox. We gain green parks because we no longer need parking lots. We gain safety because AI doesn't get tired or distracted. But we risk losing our digital border. If a city can reroute your car for efficiency, can it also reroute you for compliance? These are the questions we must answer before the steering wheel disappears for good. The smart city isn't about fast Wi-Fi anymore. It's about a seamless, autonomous ecosystem that thinks for us. The technology is ready. The capital is here. Now it's up to our policy and urban design to ensure that these cognitive cities serve the people and not just the providers. So, I want to hear from you. Would you trust an AI to drive you through a storm, or are we giving up too much control for the sake of convenience? Let's debate in the comments. And if you want to understand the deep architecture of this transition, grab my book on Amazon. I've linked it below. I'm Dr. Usman, and I'll see you in the future.